Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have a new Miguron knife for you all to check out. I have got to see this one and handle it by the person that designed it. Yeah, that's right, Vu fam. From the knife world, if you're in the knife community, you've heard of Vu, you know him. He is a major part of the knife community. I've already unboxed this. I've already had it out, checking it out, trying to see if I could do some nitpicking on this knife, but I'm going to get right in it to win it. This is the new Miguron Vane. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its vaneness. Oh my goodness. It has that awesome diamond pattern on the titanium scales. It's not aggressive. It just has such a good feel. Let me get you in there for a little bit of texture vision. It feels so nice. Now this is one of the first things I noticed with this one is that a lot of the Migurons do not have a reversible clip. Or look at this. We have a milled titanium clip. It's the straight kind. It's the good one. It has just the right amount of tension. Goes in and out of the pocket really easy. And it's reversible. That is such a major thing. Such an awesome idea. And you can tell it's somebody that carries a lot of pocket knives. And they know that we want a reversible clip. So that's very cool. And check this out. It's a crossbar lock, baby. I love my crossbar locks. And oh my goodness, it's so easy to disengage, so easy to actuate. You could use one finger or two fingers. And this is a Miguron. It has a captive pivot, caged ceramic ball bearings. Now wait till you see this blade. Are you ready? Pow! Right in the kisser. Look at that blade design. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's a harpoon mixed with I don't know what the blade shape you would want to call it, kind of a drop pointy. Has a beautiful swedge. Let's get up here and check this out. Look at that. A little bit of M390 blade steel, baby. Oh my goodness. Love the satin lines. And I always love it when you get the vertical lines mixed in with the flat that has the horizontal all the way up in here into the ricasso. Look how clean that is. And then taking a look at this side, check it out. I love his symbol. That is so crispy, so clean. And there's a look at your blade steel, M390. Is that not one of the crispiest knives you've ever seen? Not to mention, it's a completely ambidextrous knife. And look at this. These thumb studs are to die for. I love the barrel thumb studs. They're very easy to manipulate, easy to use. And by the way, the action on this thing, spoiler alert, it is so good. I about knocked my camera over. I had to readjust. Look at this. It is so crispy. Manipulating with just my index finger, just about as easy. You have to give it a little bit, but oh my goodness, with these thumb studs, you're able to get behind it for an easy reverse flick. Let me give you a quick size idea of the size of this knife. From tip to tip, this bad boy is 7.6 inches long. It has a 3.3 inch blade, and I'm gonna put it up next to a couple other popular knives so you can get a really good idea. And first up, you know, I got to put it up next to the QSP Penguin because everybody should have a Penguin, right? So there's what it looks like next to the Penguin. The Penguin is a small to medium sized knife. This would be a regular size knife. It's not a large, it's not a small, it's not a medium. It's kind of like that Goldilocks size. Here's the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. And here we go. Here is the Bastide Raccoon, which is getting us closer into the territory. So if I put it right on top of there, you can see the Raccoon is pretty much exactly the same length. It is, you can't see the same angle I can, but the handle is exactly, let's put them up here just like this. You can see there. So if you have a Bastide Raccoon, that is really getting you in with the size and with the blade. Now the blade, you have a lot more sharpened length on the Vane because the Raccoon has a lot cut out up here. And then let me put, here's something I have handy. Here's a Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Let's put that up there for a little bit of reference. And then last but not least, the CJRB Pyrite. So that gives you an idea of the size of this knife. Now my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7 1/4. Now let's take a look at the ergos. The ergonomics are butter, butter, butter. No hot spots, none at all. The edges are all chamfered off just right. With the right angle, they're so good. And I'm telling you right now, I love doing push cuts. That's one of my things. When I'm cutting cardboard, I do push cuts. This ramp, it's a harpoon, it's a harp-ramp, it's a harpoon action, and it's such a good landing pad for my thumb. This is a fantastic knife for push cutting through cardboard or whatever material you're cutting through. This is an everyday carry pocket knife right here. If you like more premium materials, wow, this is, I'm so glad, I'm so happy that this turned out to be a good knife, because I would have been upset if it hadn't been, just because I would have been like, sorry, Vu, I don't like this or like that. Now, one thing, left and right, I don't feel any movement. Up and down, if I'm being picky, with a 10 meaning that the blade was about to fall out, and a 1 meaning I can feel a little bit of movement. This does get a 1 on the scale, because lifting up and right, I get just a little bit of movement. I don't know that that affects anything or causes any problems. That's something I believe that's common with a lot of crossbar locks, but up and down, I do get a 1 out of 10. Left and right, I get nothing. And then our blade centering, the blade is centering and is centered, and we got very good use out of the full length of this handle. So your blade to handle ratio is very nice. The aesthetics are very nice on this knife. And I don't know what the weight is, so we're gonna weigh it real quick. And then for all you knife nerds that wanna know about the geometry, I'm gonna measure our blade stock thickness and behind the edge, just to give us an idea of what we're working with for our sliceability here. So this is coming in, this will hurry up and clear out. This bad boy's coming in at 4.7 ounces. So it's not a super lightweight knife, but my goodness, it does feel good. And let me get the calipers out. And anytime you see a knife on the channel, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Every Friday night. That's when we talk about knives that have been on the channel. If you ever have any questions about knives or what size comparisons, or you want to know the thickness behind the edge or any of that stuff, it's a family-friendly show. We don't talk about politics or religion. We just have a really good time. Families and people show up every Friday. Hundreds, 200-300 people show up every Friday. So it looks like we're about 126 thousandths behind the at the spine, not behind the edge. Let me try it in a different spot here, right here, and see what we're coming at. About 126 thousandths. And come at the live stream, 8:15 to around midnight every Friday night. We have so much fun. Vu, actually the designer of this knife, is here every Friday night. He's one of the Beez Blades members. So behind the edge, look at this. We're coming in at 14 thousandths behind the edge. So really good blade geometry. It is not thick behind the edge. This is going to be nice and slicey. So besides the fact that it has good ergonomics, good action, good neutral. I love the neutral ergos. I just got to tell you how comfortable it is in my hand, and I like this ramp. So the fit, the finish, the action, the ergos, everything about this knife are absolutely fantastic. I will put a link where you can go check this out. If there's information I forgot to tell you, it'll be down below in the description and in the comment section. And we will be talking about this on the live stream on Friday nights. So tell me what you think about the new Miguron Vane by Vu. I absolutely love it. And this is, if not one of, it might be my very favorite Miguron to date. But let me know what you think about it. Give me a big thumbs up and go watch this video. You'll really enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or at the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.